I wanted to talk about those wooden fireplace crowns that most of us have, and the metal caps. So if you bought a home from probably mid '80s to modern times, probably 80% of homes out there will have these wooden crowns. What the crown is the covering on the outside of your house. Might be on the roof, could be up the whole side of your house, where the pipe that comes from the fireplace that helps vent out the heat and the smoke go outside. So in my home, I'm now on cap or crown number 4. The first one was one the builder put on about halfway through the second year in the home. It deteriorated. Friend and I put it up. Then a few years back, when we had to replace our roof for the umpteenth time, it seems like in 24 years, had a handyman put it on. Right after the roof was put on, we noticed we were having a leak problem. We thought it was fixed. Roofer came out, looked at it, and said, well, not the roof, it's the cap. And this gentleman knows his stuff. So during the recent rains last month, we had water intrusion. So we called up our roofer, who has a specialist that works on fireplaces. And this is what I want to tell you. Don't hire a handyman to fix the crown and cap on your fireplace. It's not a good move. You need somebody that is their specialty. It's very intricate, as I learned. We had water come in, drip down on our fireplace mantle, do a little bit of damage, and we're getting that repaired. But let me tell you how detailed this gentleman was that came out and fixed it. When he took the covering off, the wood covering off, the backside of the fireplace is where we had been having the dripping occur. They used a pressed sawdust board, is what I call it, and it was all discolored like you see whenever you have water leaks over time. The whole back of it, you could take, well, a quarter of the backside, the stuff would crumble in your fingers. So this gentleman took it all down. He put in all new flashing around the bottom. And now at the bottom, there's about 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches from the flashing to the bottom of the wood, which is very important because if that wood's in contact with the roof, you've got water that's coming down, maybe for days sometimes. You know, we get rain for days on end, and then we don't have rain for a long time. And so he did that. Also, he replaced all that, I don't know what to call it, but the pressed and glued sawdust board, he replaced all that. And then he used the synthetic felt. I don't want to say who makes it because worried about copyright stuff and all that, so I don't want anybody beating me up on that. But he wrapped the whole fireplace in that before he even put the corner boards on. So that right there is extra protection against water intrusion. And this gentleman guarantees we won't have a leak. And I'm confident we won't. He nailed it on, stapled it on, not sure what all. Also, I learned in the process that our fireplace cap had some holes in it. 24 years, the original. Also, they did not install a ring, which he had custom manufactured, as well as the fireplace cap to put around the top, because he said, if you don't have this, then you're going to have water intrusion in this way as well. So he did that, put on corner boards, and he originally was going to use a concrete product, which many of you have. And my roofing contractor that I use and recommend, he said, I'm sure, Darrell, that you've seen lots of homes, and I do see this and didn't know why, with this concrete product used on probably a lot of new homes. The majority probably said after a while, they begin to sag. And when it hells, it can crack that concrete product. Water gets in behind and will cause deterioration, so it'll start to sag because the product's actually beginning to disintegrate. So instead of using that concrete product, he told me that he would talk to the fireplace gentleman, and he did, and he's using what's called a smart board or OSB. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but we'll use the term smart board. And a friend of mine put it on his house, and he's had some laying in the yard for 2 years, and it still hadn't disintegrated. So that's the reason that he put that up there. And this is the reason too that you want to have a professional that specializes in fireplace caps and crowns, because if you don't, you may have leaks like I had, water intrusion, that can be very damaging, cause mold, mildew, potential of termite problems also. So if you start to notice that you have rotting around your fireplace crown, you definitely need someone to take a look at it that knows what they're doing. Don't just call anyone. If you want a referral, feel free to reach out to me. That's why I do this. I like helping anyone. I've lived in Dallas for a long time. I'm a connector. I like to connect people with people I've done business with that do great work like this gentleman did for me. Hope you're doing well. Hope you found this useful. Have a great one. I'll see you soon.